What up, fam? My name is William Cervantes, aka Wilser. Welcome to the Crank Hustle channel, where I talk about all things food delivery on two wheels. I'm out here on my Yamaha Zuma 125cc. This is day 2 of post ADV breakdown. As you guys all must know by now, my ADV finally gave out at 24,000 miles. The recall issue is now, it is an issue that my ADV has. Like I was hoping I was the small percentage of scooters that weren't defective or that had the defective part, but it turns out it most definitely is one of those. And at 24,000 miles, I really thought I was going to be able to take this through Scooter Cannonball and continue using it for deliveries and all my adventures, but turns out that that's not going to be the case. But yeah, I'm out here doing food deliveries. Got to stack up a bunch of money for this trip that I'm like kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, or on what vehicle I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna make money today and kind of just talk out loud and just see, and then see maybe you guys can get some feedback from you guys. By the way, that's like a new sign they just they're working on. Pretty sick. The spine. That looks dope. That thing looks expensive. But yeah, guys, so I mean, I have very limited time. I was supposed to be gone by the 11th, which is, today's the 4th. And if I take the Zuma, there's a bunch of parts that there's a bunch of things I need to buy for it. A bunch of extras, belt, drive wheel, Dr. Pulleys, like the rollers. I mean, this thing has pretty much new tires, but I also got to get oil. I definitely want to get a windshield. Now that I've seen what it's like without a windshield, it's pretty miserable. You notice that wind hitting you in your chest. Like yesterday, I was riding and it was kind of raining, and I got wet a little bit, right? But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that wind hitting me, and when I got on the highway, it was bad. So I'm like, you know what? I really could use a windshield. And then this is an awkward like scooter now that I think about it. So they have some that people have made where you kind of clamp it from here. It's like this big old thing. It looks really silly, but it's a windshield, and I am not gonna care what I look like when I'm like suffering. I'm like, man, I should have got that windshield. So I'm thinking I'm gonna buy that. See, there's all these bunch of parts that I have to get, because I wasn't anticipating on taking the Zuma. But at just 6-7 miles an hour slower, this thing is pretty much a beast. 6 miles an hour. This thing can do 65 right now. It's 5 miles an hour slower. But I think the Dr. Pulleys probably will help with the top end speed. That's kind of one of the things that's critical for this, and and it's gonna take a whole week to get here for me to get them. So yeah, there's all these little things, right? All these technicalities, and just getting all the parts on time, and then at the same time working every day because you need to raise money. Like that this thing is gonna be kind of pricey. One thing that I'm unfortunately most likely not going to be able to do is I'm not going to be able to join Kwasi and Alex on the ride. I'm trying to get it worked out to be able to make it and meet them at the Grand Canyon. But the more time goes on, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, damn, this is probably not going to be possible. Maybe I could join them later through the trip. Like, they are going to pass by Death Valley. Death Valley is really like it's the closest it'll be to LA. And I can maybe meet them. That'll be probably like a day after the Grand Canyon. And if not, then they'll be going up north. They'll be long gone. So there's like a window. It's kind of like when this is kind of like when astronauts are like, you know, they're trying to send like something to the moon or to Mars. There's like a little window, because that's when the Earth will be closest to that planet or asteroid or whatever. So I have like 2 windows where I can probably meet them. One is the Grand Canyon, was the 11th. I have to leave by the 11th. No, by the 12th or something like that. And then the other one is like a day after. So I got 2 windows. If I can get everything done by then, I'll be able to meet up with them and ride along caravan with them all the way to the meetup spot. And if not, I'm unfortunately I'm gonna have to just keep on working, and I'm gonna end up riding up there myself by like the 7th or the 18th, all the way up to the seaside. But yeah, I've been riding this thing all day yesterday. I'm gonna ride it all day today, and I'm trying to get the comfort level just right, you know, the seating position, and you know, there's some pros and cons to this one compared to the ADV. Like, I don't have much leg room in comparison to the ADV. The ADV, I can actually stretch my leg out and still have it inside the scooter with the crash bars protecting it. This one is very cramped. Like, there's only so much where I could put my feet at. Anyway, lots to talk about. Let me get this delivery out the way. You know what, I've actually forgotten how many miles per gallon I will get on this. This has 1.6 gallons capacity, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to double check that. But I just reset. I just filled up right now, and I reset the trip clock here. So see how many miles I get before I gotta fill up. I think it's supposed to get 101 miles to get a gallon, which is great. But it also depends how you ride. And for scooter Cannonball, obviously I'm gonna be probably redlining this thing the whole time. So we'll see how much I can get. If I can get like 75 miles to the gallon, that would be so good. Because on the ADV maxed out full speed, I was gonna get like 45-50 miles to the gallon. So maybe I'll win with saving money in the long run, like in the I guess gas expenses, but we'll see. I guess I'll find out today, or these next few days that I'm gonna be riding this thing. What am I saying? These next few months. Let's be real. It's gonna take a while for the ADV to be completely finished. I kind of just feel like just dropping it off and leaving it there, but I don't know if they'll allow that. I should ask them. Is that is cool if it's just sitting there? I mean, I bought it here. It's under warranty. What the hell am I gonna do with it? But yeah, so the ADV is out for like, I will say like 2 months, 2 or 3 months before they fix it. So yes, it's a bummer, but at least I got this bad boy. Imagine I would have sold this thing. I would have invested all that money into that ADV, amongst other things. I would have been out of options. I would have been forced to buy a new scooter. Yeah, I would have been forced at that point, because I still gotta work. You know, this is food delivery is my primary source of income. Everything else is good, but I mean, the potential of this is, you know, it's big. And I could just go out and go film and make some money. That's one thing I would not give up. So I would definitely have gone out and got another scooter. I most likely would have gone with an XMAX. But yeah, guys, let's see how many miles I can get per gallon on this thing, or for the 1.6 gallons. I'm at 38 bucks so far. I just got a large catering order. Man, and you know what? I don't think I even have my bungee cords. I might not. Oh snap, that's gonna be a problem. I'll have to figure out. So I won't be able to, if it's a lot of stuff, I won't be able to strap it on to the top. But with this Zuma, I do have the center step-through platform. this will probably save me on these big orders. Alright, I just arrived here at Dune. They did mention it's going to take about 20 minutes for this thing to be ready. I'm going to ask to see what the orders look like. But it's definitely worth the wait. Because, yeah, I think it's going to be a big payout. I'm guessing. I lost my face mask. I'm already getting burnt. I got the large catering order. So I got all the aluminum trays in there. And I got this this tray with this really nice stuff. I had to chop up the cardboard, put it in the bottom, put my cup holder to kind of add some support, and I'm actually gonna put this here just so that doesn't tip over. Oh yeah, because there's more stuff in here. And I mean, that's it. It should be super easy to carry. It's in one of those big skyscrapers, so I don't know if they're gonna meet me downstairs with a tray or if I'm gonna have to take it upstairs, but either way I'm ready for both. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this one because I've gotten this one before and it looks so delicate. So I'm definitely gonna have to ride real slow and avoid any bumps because that thing is fragile. And the shocks on this thing are a little bit stiffer than my ADV, so I gotta take it easy. But I think I'll be alright. 953 53 Raptor. Es aquí en esta calle. Nunca he escuchado de eso. ¿Sería una troca? No, ¿verdad? Llámales. Nunca lo... A ver. La dirección es ahí. Llame porque a veces son trocas. I think I've gotten that before. Alright, let's confirm pickup. Alright. Oh, snap, boy, your boy is loaded. What's the smoothest street? Alright, where is it? Okay, I know where I gotta go. We're doing it, baby. One problem, it's going to one of those nice buildings up there, but I have to go to the loading dock, which means I have to go through Lower Grand. And the problem is that street is so messed up. So I'm gonna have to roll up on the sidewalk. I mean, the sidewalk is smooth. The street is just so bumpy. I might as well just start tossing all the food up and down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a risk jumping on the sidewalk, but it's for the sake of the food. This is what I'm talking about. These streets are a mess. But you know what? I found this, like, looks recent. Well, more recent than the rest. This must be like a very main artery for like sewers, electronics, internet cables and all that. Because it is constantly being drilled. Shit, that shit is so fucked up. Alright guys, I made it. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. I could film some of this. I am gonna leave my helmet downstairs though. Alright, cool. Good parking spot right here. Let's see how this did. I could film this. Alright, this is good. Alright, so it helped. Just gonna leave this here. You know what? I might use that to just carry everything. No, this one is fragile. This is the one I was telling you guys about that I was super like sketchy about. And it looks good. Yes. Alright. That was my main concern. We were good. We are good. Alright, so I got $31. So for the time that it took, it ate like an hour of my time. It definitely wasn't worth it. I could have got it. I make that with regular deliveries, and it was nerve-wracking. It was a lot to lose, not enough to gain. But you never know. I mean, these apps, you can do your own calculations in your head, but it could be right, it could be wrong. And in this case, I was wrong about it. I think 60 bucks would have been good, but it was half of that. I mean, there is going to be a Prop 22 adjustment on it just because of the time it took. How much was the base pay on that? Let's see. It was $8 base pay, $3 setup pay. The $8 base pay. Yeah, that'll be more. It should be more like 20. So maybe like $12 more. 43. Whatever. Let's move on. Well, that sucks. I got a poke bar. It's a catering order, but it's only $8. And I'm at 70% acceptance rate. I declined the $7 delivery. And that came up to 70, and then this one was $8. They didn't have the plus sign, but for 12 items, I doubt there'll be more. I really do think there's not gonna be a tip on there. Let's see what 12 items or what. Damn, 12 poke bowls. Jesus. Those things are really awkward too. They're like bowls, literally. I mean, and then they like, it's when you stack them, they tip over. So I am gonna have to set up my kit again. I was hoping I didn't have to, but alright, let's get it done. Alright, so they have a soup. She's all like, be careful, they have a soup. I'm like, did you put them in the bottom? She's like, yes. I'm like, good. That's all you need to do. Because if they're at the top, yeah, it doesn't have a very high survival rate. So she does her part, I'll do my part. We'll see if they make it. Because it is a brown bag. Any liquids come out of that little soup, it's a wrap. It's gonna unwrap. It's gonna rip apart. So let's hope she sealed them correctly. I just dropped my Zuma and I broke the handlebar. That's how it was before too. Damn it. Should have just put it on the center stand. So normally on my ADV, what I would do is I'll put it's got a emergency brake, I don't know, I guess that's what you call it, where you can lock the brakes. You hit this little lever and it just locks it. So that's what I would do when I would put it on the side stand and it's like on a slope. That way the scooter doesn't move forward or back. It was still risky though. I didn't like doing it, but it definitely locked it in. I think I got that habit. And I thought I could get away with it with this one. I didn't think of it, honestly. I was just like, alright, center stand. I mean side stand. And then when I went in the backpack and I think I moved it forward a little bit, it came off the kickstand and it just tipped over. And now it broke. It's not a big deal. Actually, it has these little grooves here so that when it does break, it breaks from that little groove. And you still have enough lever to pull. You still have enough brake lever to like. But definitely having the full brake lever is awesome. Having a little piece of it. That's how I broke my passenger stand here on the right. I need to replace that too. All these little things. That was so preventable. Fucking funny as shit. I'm gonna screenshot this lady's so I go to ring the doorbell. Takes a while. I text her, should I just leave it at the door? As soon as I text her, like I hear a door open. And I usually have like my back towards the door. Like I don't wanna like just be like some dude just standing there. Oh, and I have my side to it. So I'm not like looking right at you. I'm like kinda like this. Door's right here. Anyway. Opens the door. I give it to her. She's like, I guess she's on the, I don't know, she's just quiet. She doesn't say anything. She's probably on the phone call or something. But then her fucking little ass dog runs out and actually bites me. Like I feel a claw in my leg. Like I feel like a tooth. Something sharp. Anyway. I was like, Like, dude, the fucking your dog bit me. He's like, oh, he doesn't bite. Like, your dog literally just bit me. Like, I love how people think their pets are such angels. Like, no, man, that shit's a fucking animal. And every dog, especially the small ones, will bite. If she would have said, I'm sorry, I would have been like, alright, it's cool. But she was literally like, Mom, my dog doesn't bite. Should have kicked the shit out that dog. I was like, what the fuck? This. I mean, kind of funny situation, but I don't think it was a bite hard enough for it to like actually pierce the skin. But it was like, you felt it. It's like, it felt like something, a pen, someone stabbing me with a pen. I should check. Fuck around and catch something. Or the fucking dog's gonna catch something, if anything. I really hope she was on a phone call. Cause if it was like a meeting and they heard, you know, let's say she didn't have it on mute or whatever, cause all you would have heard in the background was, cause she didn't say anything when I handed her the food, right? That's why I was like, okay, she's in a phone call. She had the little fucking AirPod thing in her ear. So I mean, I handed it to her. She got it. And that's when I walked away, and I just feel a little rat on my leg, and it was her fucking dog. And then the fucking dog went in for a bite. It was like, I don't know, little ass dog. And also I was like, what the fuck? I turned around. I was like, your dog bit me. So the people, all they would have heard was, he doesn't bite. Oh, my dog doesn't bite. And then your dog literally just bit me. In the background. Like, if it's coworkers, they're probably gonna know who her little dog is. The sweet princess that never bit anybody just bit my fat ass in the leg. Shit, like I said, man, that dog better go get checked. I just checked. It did break like the very top layer of my skin. So that little fucker got in there. I wish it would actually got me though. Been trying to sue somebody. What's going on here? There's a roadblock down the street. So I'm gonna go around. Had to roll up on the sidewalk for this delivery. That building there where I delivered at, well, it was next door, but I'm sure it's part of the same property. There was some guy that didn't want to leave some girl's house. She put a restraining order on him. LAPD showed up. He didn't want to leave. Got an ego trip. Took a knife out. Swung it at the cops. He like lunged at him. He got lit up in his own kitchen. Well, I guess it wasn't really his kitchen. It was just kind of staying there. Yeah, he died. But it's all on the LAPD's website. Those critical incident reports they're doing for transparency. But damn, they're wild. Crazy to watch. Educational, of course. This lady was shaking her ass and she dropped her oatmeal. She was twerking and then she dropped her whole ass oatmeal. Wow. Shit you see in downtown LA. I wish I recorded sooner. She did it for like 2 seconds and I was like, what the hell. Got the film squad right there. It's a beast camera. Oh, right now the security guard. I went in this building right here. This old ass building on Broadway. He's like, "Can you take off your helmet?" And I'm like, I got my helmet all wired up to my memory, to my external power bank. Well, I could just lift it over my head. Kind of just wear it like a hat. It's like, nah, it's a security concern. I'm like, oh my god, it's one of those places. And I was about to leave the food right there on the front desk on the first floor, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna fucking take it off. Took it up there. As soon as I got in the elevator, put my shit back on. Someone's under arrest. Some lady. This guy's being nosy over here, just like me. Oh shit. LA. She's gonna get taken into custody. I had a delivery right down the street. I mean, right there on the block. Nothing crazy is happening. I mean, I could only guess what happened. Let me go around these guys. Oh damn, a little car was coming in hot. Shit's always going down here. I gotta pick up at Ralph's. Zenchi. I guess it's sushi here inside of Ralph's. Oh man. I haven't been here in such a long time. I used to come here always to buy alcohol. Alright. I'm just gonna guess. The sushi spot?
Yeah, it's gonna be a straight down.
Alright, thank you. I was going towards the right direction. So first thing he's like, oh, you gotta call a customer. I'm already like, oh. He's like, I'll talk to him, just call him. Like, alright, so I gave him my phone. I called the customer, gave him my phone. So I guess they're gonna give him alternatives. They probably don't have what, you know, two of the items they don't have, so they look like they have a variety here, so yeah, I think we'll be fine. Alright, well, whoa. I got the order. So now I gotta go to Chick-fil-A. This guy's selling shit. He's the main guy. I guess he's training these. Want you to get people to sign up or something. What does this say? See if I can read it. Against ordinance, the city council. Can't really make out what it says, but you guys know these guys that stand around grocery stores and they'll get your attention. They'll try to get your attention just to get you to stop. They'll just start like spewing something, usually hungry kids, or like some kind of, who knows, well, I don't know what kind of thing is trending right now. Probably Gaza, and they'll find some way to, we're with some organization, right, that raises money. But you never really know how much of your money will actually go towards the cause and how many is going in their pockets. Look at that little ass dog. I'm too cynical. I just try to, dodge them, and go about my day. But as a food delivery driver, it's cool because they look at us and they're like, oh, these guys ain't got money. So they ignore us. They don't even pay attention. It happens too when people are asking for change or they're selling candy or something. They always ignore my ass. Or I'm sure it's like a delivery driver thing. I was like, this guy doing deliveries, he ain't got no money, or he ain't got time. But I'm pretty sure it's mainly that first option. And they're right. Yeah, we ain't got no money, so don't come talk to us. We can't help nobody. We're barely getting by. A lot of downtime. It's like 4:20. It's really slow right now. So it says here if I follow the GPS, I'll be there like at 4:36. I need to be there by 4:43. So I'm gonna take my sweet time on getting there. Stack that prop money. So, and all I have to do is basically not lane split. And I'll literally get there at the time the GPS says, more or less. If I cut lane split, I'll get there real early, like at 4:27, 4:28. Let's just take it easy. See, I'm already taking shortcuts. I need to get on this lane here on the left. See, I'm already lane split. Damn, it just kind of it's muscle memory. I don't even think about it. Kind of sucks though, just being still, especially right now that it's hot. God damn it. All right, let's see what time we get there. It's 4:20 actually. It's not even, I don't even get that much time. We get what, 23 minutes? Some East LA alleys, huh? So what my instructions had on my last delivery: go to the front, go to the driveway all the way to the back, or go to the alley. I was like, well, I already went in through the front of the house, so I just went through the driveway. Had to cut between two cars. Then I came out the alley. I mean, these alleys aren't actually that bad in comparison to South Central alleys. These are actually rather nice. Oh shit, there's a gate here. Oh, someone's just leaving. Man, my face is gonna get hella burnt. What happened to your rack? Your rack broke? You put a lot of weight? Oh, ¿pusiste mucho peso?
La maleta que trae.
¿Esta?
No, trae plástico.
Oh.
Pesaba mucho.
Ah, ok, es la misma que esta. Me da miedo que se quiebre esta también. Por eso la tengo más cerca a mi espalda.
Eso. Si no quieres hasta dar aquí.
¿Crees que estoy bien así?
Sí, está bien. Yo le tenía esa, pero cargué el bolso.
Ah, ok. Ok, está bien. Hasta luego. Dude's got the tank 200. There's a clone of this one. And his rack broke. I'm like, damn, if you guys were able to see the back. I'm like kind of afraid of that happening to this one. And I was just telling him that's kind of why I have mine close to my back. Also because it shakes less, right? But if you have it close to your back, there's less weight out far back. And the further back out is, the more weight that it's going to be just on the rack itself. And you do not want that, because this thing will break. It's just plastic. It's so look, it still sticks out like this much. So there's still this much sticking out. With just the right amount of weight, it could potentially break. But I mean, a lot of it sits on the passenger seat, and I think that's what really helps protect it from breaking. A couple from DoorDash that are going very far away. Alright, and which it wasn't really a good deal. It was 2 for 20, 2 for 15. It was just too far. But I got 2 by ubereats. I'm like, I could do this. And it was for another 15, so I stacked them. They're all going the same way. These ubereats ones are going to be really close, and the DoorDash ones are really a little further out. So yeah, 30 bucks. I already hit 213. This new cloud kitchen here, I've never picked up here before. It's first time. But now I got my 4 pickups. Now I gotta get on the grind. They have like goat meat or something. I mean, I'm sure the food is bomb. But now I gotta go do these 2 Uber Eats drop-offs, then get on the freeway and go do the DoorDash ones because they're a bit out. Deep in the jungles. Ooh, man, I haven't been through here in a while. It's a bunch of, it's like here in Baldwin Hills area, there's a bunch of apartments. They call them the jungles. That came out in Training Day. That one part where Denzel does this iconic King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Apparently that was not rehearsed. He just said that. That's the genius of Denzel. But yeah, this whole area just like those 2-story boxy apartments. Some places are nice, some places start getting a little sketch. But I'm on my last delivery. I got a lot of time left too. Multi-apping. It's super fun and you make some good money doing it. Damn, look at this long line of cars. Let's say he's blocking me on purpose. This one gave me space. That's nice. Can I make it to the front? Well, the light's green already, so just slow down and then wait for the motion of traffic. Zuma's so nimble. It's so much easier to move around. Yeah, it just definitely feels a lot lighter. It's got smaller wheels, you know, and they're closer together, so you can just fucking hit those turns like a little go-kart. Just yum yum. The only thing is that these mirrors do like feel like they stick out a lot. But if I got rid of them, I'll be going to the tightest spots. I mean, for a scooter Cannonball, doesn't matter. Won't be doing much lane splitting, I think. Because I mean, California, we're not even touching California for scooter Cannonball. You know, I gotta exit out of here. I gotta go north. Here it's legal to lane split. Most states are not legal. It is not legal. So you actually be committing a crime or infraction. I don't even know what to call it, but when you're lane splitting. So I don't want to rack up tickets in other states. Already got a few unpaid ones here. Some parking tickets. No moving violations, thankfully. I got 0 points on my driving record. That is an accomplishment. I plan to keep it that way. Alright, so far I have 82.4 miles. And I'm down to like my last 2 bars. Which is not that good. That means that, let's say I do get like 100 miles. I'm gonna be changing my gas. I'm gonna have to be refilling my gas tank every like 100 miles. Or, you know, like whenever it runs out. So the capacity on this is kind of low for a long journey like this. So fuck, that's a lot. 100 miles. That means I'm gonna have to take like a big old tank, like a 5-gallon tank, so I could just fill up like once a day, and I, you know, just fill it up like as I go, as it's running out, because it's gonna be like in the middle of nowhere most likely. So I gotta pull off to the side of the road, pop this baby open, and just start jugging. Obviously I'll put the gas tank right here. I just gotta secure it. 5-gallon one. So when I pump gas, it's gonna cost me like $35. $25-35 depending how much gas is. I guess it's cheaper in other states. Man, I'm like really thinking about doing it on this Zuma, which is pretty wild. The entire concept of scooter Cannonball is ridiculous. Just riding a small engine across the country is, and I think that's what's attractive about it. It sounds like a challenge, and it sounds fun. It sounds like something you definitely will be talking about for a while. So I mean, the fact that I have this somewhat brand new Zuma, I guess what I meant to say is like a pretty modern scooter is not so crazy. I was talking to my buddy earlier. He rode his Navi from Juarez. He bought his Honda Navi out there, and I think it only do 50 miles an hour. It said it took him 4 days to get back home. I'm gonna be twice the distance once I finish this. So I'm gonna be 1,600 miles away. Now I will be able to go a little faster, but still far as hell. I might have to consider, like, because they have like 2 stops or 2 or 3 stops in Texas. I might just have to go back home on the second to last day, just because of that long journey back, and I gotta come back, and I guess not let so much time go by. Gotta pay some bills, son. I don't know, a lot of things to think about. Yeah, this ADV blowing up on me, or not blowing up, but locking up on me, kind of just threw a wrench in my whole plan here, and I gotta replan everything with a smaller scooter. A pretty slow day. I've been out since like 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, and I've only got $213, and it's already 6:40. Oh, I'm gonna be here late, but I got so much shit to do. I'm gonna think of it, on my ADV it was almost the same thing, because the ADV could hold 2.1 gallons, and I remember whenever I'll go to San Diego, it's about 135 miles to get there. And if I'm going like full speed, I won't make it. I have to stop and get gas a lot sooner than later though. Sometimes I have to like 2/3 of the way there, I'm already like running on low fuel. So I'm doing like 45-50 miles a gallon. It's got 2.1. So yeah, like near the end I gotta like pull over and fill up again. This is essentially the same thing, because it's a smaller engine, it burns less fuel. But I'm gonna put some Dr. Pulleys on this thing, so I'm gonna be going a little faster, probably burning more fuel. Considering that the average day is gonna be 500 miles, you're looking about like 5 refills of gas every day. It sounds like a lot, but if you stretch it out over 10 hours, doesn't sound like that much. I mean, when I work, I usually fill it up once, maybe twice. Like if it's a really long day, I'll fill it up again. And it doesn't seem like too much. So scooter Cannonball will be like, all right, 3 more times, boom, boom, boom. So I guess that's not like the biggest concern, but it is something to think about. All right, I got 2 Chipotle. I'm at like 70%, so I'm like taking all these shitty orders. This one's 2 for $8 for DoorDash. Please tell me. Oh my god, they're 2 different locations. Shit. I thought they were both from Chipotle. Now, tonight I'm gonna go through that list because it showed how many people are in what category. There's a 150cc, 125cc, 150. I think there's like a 180 something, 200, and like 300, 250. I gotta see all the categories. I want to see how many people are doing it on 125cc's. I want to see how many people are doing it on a Zuma. I want to see who's gonna suffer with me. Thank you. I want to just get a little bit more comfortable with the idea that I'm gonna be suffering with long ass days, and I won't be the only one. Alright, check this out. This is the dumbest cup holder ever. Got this little kid's drink that she could just tip over in there. Hey, you don't have another cup holder?
Yeah.
Just because this thing's too short for it.
You probably, because they want to be high.
You see the problem?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Sorry about that.
Let it spill. Good thing I have cup holders. This is poorly thought out Buffalo Wild Wings. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just put this in my cup holder, which fits it perfectly, and just stick this up here, this here. Alright, I think this is my last delivery of the day. This is $10 right here, putting me at 240, 250. I mean 250 something. We'll see. Let's see if it has an extra tip. But something went down in the corner over there. Should I go be nosy? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Alright, what's happening? Cops are walking over there. Oh, there's probably a little fire over there. Damn, this is a police building. Wow. Yeah, it's probably, I smell like something burning, so come on now, waste the resources. Alright, you guys, I'm wrapping it up. It was $10, so I made about $250 today. I worked from 8 to 8, pretty much did a 12-hour shift today. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. A lot is going through my mind right now with this event so close, so nearby, and it's basically like, it just feels like I'm starting over. And I just don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I've been under pressure to do crazier. Well, I mean, this was pretty crazy, but I guess it's gonna put my problem solving and resource pulling, and I don't know, I gotta like figure out how all this is gonna work out. But it's always nice when you guys give me some feedback on it. Your ideas always help me out, or you know, help lead me in the right direction. But let me know what your thoughts on all of this. What would you do? Would you guys go on the Zuma? Would you get another scooter? Or would you just cancel the plan and just not go? Alright guys, well, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Wait guys, one thing I am gonna do, I've said this before in my videos, I'm gonna launch a limited edition backpack. It's like a mini little satchel, it's like a small one, and it's a pretty cool bag. I'm gonna put the Crank Hustle patch on it. I'm only gonna have a few of them. I maybe have like, I don't know, I gotta count them, but it could be any 12, 24 of them, somewhere in that range. I gotta count them, but I'm gonna put the patch on them, I'm gonna fix them up, and they're very cool little small backpacks, kind of like in a square, in a rectangle shape. And I like to use them for everything. It's made for deliveries, but I swear I like to use them for everything else. Like mainly like if I'm gonna go hang out, picnic, go to the beach, go hang out, maybe a quick little grocery run. It's like a cool little small backpack, which you know what, I never checked. It probably fits right here. It's a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna sell them for I'm thinking $50, and it's kind of my way of trying to raise money. And you know, I won't have these again once I sell out of them. So they will be limited edition. I'm gonna number them, and each one is gonna have an individual number, and I'm gonna sign it and put a little quote in there with the patch, and yeah, some stickers and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to support your boy, get a bag. That bag's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys which one I'm talking about. It's a cool size. It's fun for a lot of stuff, and you can use it for food delivery. You know, if you want to just do it and you can stack orders in there. It's gonna, you guys will see it. I'll have it up. I got to think of a cool name for it. But yeah, that was it. Later. Yeah, by the way, the gas, it's still at 1 bar. It hasn't started blinking the low fuel, and I got 112 miles. And I was riding the scooter pretty harsh today. I did a lot of freeway, so not bad, but not great. I mean, if you could get 100 miles for your day for food deliveries, that's really good. Well, we'll keep testing it out though. I'll keep you guys posted.